Welcome, dear Thriver to Thriver TV. Today we're going to talk about why lecturing and prescribing to a narcissist doesn't work. And there's three main reasons, and I'm going to take you through them. But before I do, I would just like to say, if you're new to my community, please remember to like and subscribe so that you're going to get notified every time I put out a new publication, a new video. Okay, so we know what it's like with a narcissist when you feel like you are trying to explain basic human fundamentals that a 5-year-old would understand to an adult. And you feel like a mother or a father trying to lecture a child. You're going over and over and over, but it's not working. They're not getting it. The narcissist is not taking responsibility. They're not learning from their mistakes. They're not being accountable. They're not atoning. They're not reforming their behavior, and they continue to reoffend. And you feel like you're going crazy. So why isn't the lecturing and prescribing working? The first reason is because lecturing and prescribing is not an effective boundary. Because an effective boundary goes like this. This is who I am. This is my values. You either join me here or not. And less is best. It is simply like, for example, until you speak to me respectfully, which is all that I will accept, I won't engage with you. That's a healthy boundary. A healthy boundary is not the way you're talking to me is disgusting and you shouldn't talk to me like this, and respectful people don't use those words, and you're name calling and you're doing this because you're acting like your father, or don't you understand that this is not the way to speak to people? You know, when you're trying to sit down somebody and you're trying to get them to understand their behavior so they don't treat you badly, it's not a boundary. It's not a boundary. What it means is that somebody can continue to speak to you like this, like rubbish, and they're going to get your attention. They're going to get your energy. They're going to have the feeling, look how superior I am because I can mess with your emotions and I can get your attention. That actually feeds the narcissist A-grade narcissistic supply. So it's backfiring really, really badly. That's the first reason. The second reason is the narcissist couldn't care less about morality and what's right or what's wrong. They couldn't care less if you're talking about a fly crawling up the wall, if it gets their agenda fulfilled. And their agenda is about getting significance. It's about getting narcissistic supply. It's about getting your attention. It's about getting you to hand over energy that makes them feel significant, or money, or stuff, or sex, or for you to hand over more of your rights and your values and your truths and your opinions to go along with and feed their narrative and give them everything they want. So in as far as the morality and what's right or what's wrong, or how a person should or shouldn't be behaving, a narcissist couldn't give two craps. They're not even interested in that information. To them, it means nothing at all. So you are simply wasting your breath and bashing your head against a brick wall, trying to convince somebody of something that they don't even have the desire to care about, let alone the resources to step up and be a decent human being. So that's the second reason. The third reason is a quantum reason. So within, so without, which is the quantum law that is as absolute as gravity. And what it means is, if you are trying to change somebody else's behavior in order to change how you're feeling and your life, it's like putting a cart in front of a horse, which is going to roll back and squash the horse. Because we are the generative source of our own experience at the quantum level. And if I try to change you and I say, so-and-so, I feel like rubbish until you change your behavior, well, then I'm powerless and I don't have any control over being the generative source of my life. I have to wait for you to change or do something different in order for me to feel better. I've handed my power over to you. Now, you're not going to want to do that because I'm not you. And also too, if you are somebody who's an abuser, well then you're not taking responsibility for your own life, let alone taking responsibility for mine. So that's the powerless victim model that never ever works in our life. So if I want to change my life in regard to how you're behaving, that's by me taking my power back, doing my healing, standing in a boundary, and be willing to lose it all to get it all. This is my truth and my values. Meet me here, or there's the door. Or I'm going to take the door because we're not a match. And then by saying no to what isn't our truth and saying yes to what is, we can generate a really healthy, lovely life. But it will never come through lecturing and prescribing. And that actually goes the same, not just for narcissists, it's actually the same for our children and for people in our life who we love, who do have the resources. We're honest about how we feel, what our values and our truth are and what we need, and then offer the opportunity for people to step up and meet us at that level, or to show us, usually through their actions and their behavior, that they have no desire or the resources to do that, and then loving ourselves enough to let go. I hope that this has made a lot of sense for you, and I want you to remember those 3 things, why it doesn't work. The first one is because you're not setting a boundary, lecturing and prescribing. The second one is narcissists don't care about morality and what's right or wrong. And the third one is because you can't change somebody else's behavior to change your life. You can only change your own. I hope that this has really helped. Also too, I just want to let you know that I have opened up a brand new two-part masterclass, which is going to help you unravel this madness, get into your power, your strength, your true healing, to be able to heal, become a boundary beast, and make your life work. And there's a free quantum freedom healing in it, which is the foundation of those big, powerful shifts. Check it out. The link is with this video. It's recoverhealthrive.com, and it's in the show notes. And I know how much it's going to help change your life, and it's free. All right. Lots of love. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.